So, hey, how you doing? Today, I've been trying to fix some things on my Viscount Legend 70s compact. It seems to be fine, but I was doing an audition the other day and the low C just stopped playing. And I had to like beat it up a little bit, shake it a little bit, put some compressed air in there, and it came back just fine, but it scared the crap out of me because I can't have that happen in other things. So I decided to open it up and make sure there's no like gecko poop or dead spiders or something in the box. And so far, it looks pretty good. And I figured, well, while I've got it open, I might as well share with you what it looks like and how to put it back together. So here we go. I don't like using vacuums with this because I think it creates static electricity and stuff. So I use this stretchy, sticky stuff that's made for cleaning electronics and car vents and whatever. So I'm gonna do that just to get the sawdust and shit out of here. So even if I didn't fix anything, the fact that I can get underneath the rail here for the first time is really nice. Makes me feel like it's worthwhile somewhat. You notice too, the hammers, I've never actually seen these kind before, and they're not all straight, which I don't think is by design, but it still plays. Some of them also has a louder click. Much as I love certain aspects about this board, it is not the quietest when you are playing. We're gonna put this back. Just like that. And we'll just put a couple screws in there just to make sure that just to kind of pin it in place. They're noisy and they're clunky, and it's part of their charm, you know? But it's a little bit much. When you just want a great Rhodes sound for live, you know, you don't always necessarily want an actual faithful. That you take my point. All right, now I'm not grounded, so don't do this at home, but I'm only going to be touching the plastic and make sure that these are properly seated. I also took pictures ahead of time just so if I don't know, I have a stroke or something, I can put all these back where they're supposed to be, or leave instructions to my to my family I've left behind. Yeah, that's right. Here we are. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I had used compressed air getting up underneath all these things, and hopefully it did something. Either way, this thing is like squeaky clean, and I'm fighting the urge to not sign my name in here or something like that. Conversely, it's always good to know how to take apart your keyboards if you would like to smuggle things into a foreign country. Not that I've ever done that or would condone such behavior or admit to it if I have. Okay, and there we go. And there are two more. You know, now that you've seen what's in here, it did answer one question I always had, like, Why is there so much space? Like, I know for the visual aesthetics, this looks cooler, you know, and I guess you could have a reasonable assumption that you could put another keyboard on top or something, but it's really, I mean, unless it's like a Yamaha reface or something, it's not big enough for much more than a MIDI controller, which I guess that's fine too. I don't know. And it does look cool from the side, but you could get all these great sounds and a hammer action as it is into this keyboard, and the keyboard could literally be like, you know, like from here to here, you know, and I wouldn't be dragging around this big thing. Okay, here we go. I guess I gotta get the goo again. Hang on, I forgot this. The big one, obviously. And we're going to put this, I always hated that expression. Let's see if I can do this without my reading glasses on. Oh yeah. Oh, get in there. How you doing? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, that goes here. And then, the next one, usually is the electric piano. Yes. These are easier to put in. I'm going to check both, make sure they're seated properly with correct amount of pressure. Okay, now, this is my collection of screws. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the point of the rebuild where I question everything. Did I leave screws in it? I don't really know. Hang on. No, I didn't. I left them in the piece that it belongs in. Okay, where were we? Screws. Fast forward now. And back to normal. I want to show you something because I don't know what Viscount was thinking or how this got into quality control, but check this out. See if you can see it. These right here. Why are they so ugly? Like, it's like somebody took a grinder to them for some purpose. It's not that one. It's not just that one. It's the clav module has the same problem. This. And why, well, the other ones, they're perfect circles, they're gorgeous, 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 but these are ugly, terribly ugly. And the problem is when you live in a tropical environment like we do, they start to rust. Just fired it back up. It doesn't seem to have any errors. And I don't know if I fixed anything. did play Nord for a long time, like almost 20 years or whatever. And I love this. It's like, it's the shit. And this, I want to love it so bad, I really do. But it just feels like I play a note and then it shows up over there sometime. And when I played on the Nord, or even the Yamaha at a local store here, I feel like I'm playing an instrument, you know? Like, this has some really awesome things, but it's hard to get around. If I want to add strings, I got to go over here and hopefully add some strings, and or a pad, maybe. So not ideal. The split points are weird, and you've got to like tell it where you want the split to be for each individual thing. So if you want to set up a whole set list, it is set for that, for song mode. Or if you find something you like, you just kind of dial it into, I'm going to put this in live or set 3. So that right now I got piano, and then I think clav, yeah. And then my dyno. And the effects are okay. They're not great. But these two are worth the price of the board, and they sound great. But again, it's like only made to kind of record live. I can't get things to cut. I have to boost the highs or the treble or the brilliance just to get them to come out the front. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I don't need to be. That's how you take apart and put back together one of these things. And the most important thing, if you want to switch these around or add one or take one out or whatever, that's how you do it. It's once it's 8, no, sorry, it is 4 screws plus the screws for each module. And then you unclip it, put the new one in, and if I ever do it again, I'll show you how it's done. It's in the system, and it'll scan for the new modules and stuff like that. Interesting though, because when I change the order of these, this module knows where they are now, but it didn't change the bank names, right? So I can't make this bank A and this bank B and this bank C. If I want to use the clavinet, for instance, I have to go all the way to bank M. Man, bank M. And if I want to go to the piano, well, of course, that's bank N. And what's in between there? Pretty much, you know, what do they call those things back in the day? It's like a 128 sound MIDI tone generator thing. It's basically the standard set of MIDI instruments, and they chose to put those in order in banks before you get to the shit you want to use. So, I'm not Italian. I guess if I were, it would make a lot more sense. And again, I digress. I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching.